This is the National Weather Service office here in Gaylord, Michigan, with your morning hazardous weather briefing for Monday, Labor Day, September 2nd, 2013. Well, we only have one thing that we're concerned with as far as hazardous weather goes over the next 7 days. That is going to be a high swim risk for today and this evening for those Lake Michigan beaches of northwest lower Michigan, due to high waves and the possibility of rip currents. Now let's take a look at the current weather map. We do have low pressure that's working through eastern Ontario toward Quebec. Dropping south from this low pressure was a cold front that has now pushed through Lake Huron and all of northern Michigan. There is another surface trough that's back to the north and west of this main cold front, and that's going to drop through today. It's going to bring some gusty winds and much cooler temperatures out there. In the meantime, back to the west and south central Canada, we have high pressure that was nosing its way down through the Dakotas and Nebraska. Now looking ahead to Wednesday morning, we will have another cold front that crosses northern Michigan, but this is going to be a very dry cold front. In other words, no precipitation is expected with this. Generally speaking, this high pressure is going to then work over the western Great Lakes for the rest of the upcoming work week. But for today, it's going to be a fall-like feel out there. Cloudy, cooler temperatures, and brisk with patches of drizzle even out there. Temperatures struggling to get out of the upper 50s in some of the higher terrain areas of interior northern lower Michigan. Otherwise, generally speaking, it'll be in the 60s across the board, maybe a 70-degree reading closer to the Saginaw Bay region, and also a little bit of a peak of sunshine out there. But again, recapping the hazards, there's only one for the next 7 days, and that's that high swim risk for today and this evening due to high waves and the potential for rip currents. And that is for the Lake Michigan beaches of northwest lower Michigan. And that'll wrap up this hazardous weather briefing. Please come back for our next scheduled broadcast at around 5 o'clock this afternoon. Thank you for listening to your National Weather Service here in Gaylord, Michigan.